550. Loved by some, hated by others. But whether you're a die-hard fan or a skeptic, one thing is for sure, this sneaker is still making waves on and off the court. So join me as we dive into the controversy surrounding the 550 and why it is making waves in the sneakerverse. Hey sneakerhead fans, welcome back to the Sneaker Surgeon channel, where we explore the intersection between style and science through in-depth sneaker reviews. I am Dr. Vassell, aka the Sneaker Surgeon, and I am thrilled as always to have you guys with me. Sending you OG's blessings, and if you're new here, how come? Don't miss the opportunity to lace up with the community and join over 1,000 subscribers, and hit that sneaker subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. By doing so, you'll be one of the first to know when I drop more exclusive sneaker content. And in today's video, as you already know because you read the title, I'm sure we are taking an in-depth review, as we always do, into the New Balance 550 Turtledove colorway. Let's get into it. So before we dive into the review itself, let's talk about some of the key details, sizing and pricing. So this sneaker released on the 6th of April, going for the recommended retail price of $170. That's around about £150 here in the UK. That's right, it's not cheap, but I'm not gonna lie to you, this colorway is worth every penny. And as for sizing, I went for my usual size, which is a UK 11, which is a US 11.5. And here's the thing, they fit nicely, but there was a little bit of extra room. Now, if you're the type of person that likes your sneakers to fit close and snug, then I would probably recommend maybe going down half a size. But if you're like me and you like it to be a little bit roomy, then I would continue with your usual size. So what are we waiting for? Let's dive in and be prepared, because after this, I feel like you're probably going to want to open your wallets and spend some of that hard-earned cash on the New Balance 550 in the Turtledove colorway. Ooh, okay, so as we do, let's start at the box. Looking at the box, if you have ever owned a New Balance before, you will know that this is New Balance's typical box aesthetics. It's their go-to box, which is ubiquitously grey throughout, with New Balance in that shimmery silver on the lid and on the panels. And the label reads, as you guys can take a moment to appreciate, if you look closely there, it shows my size, which is a UK 11, and you will see who I bought it from, which was Aphrodite. Shout out to them. And it is the New Balance 550 in the Turtledove colorway. Now I know what you're thinking, Dr. Vassell, why are we talking about the box? I want to see the sneakers. I got you. Let's move on. And when we reveal the white tissue paper, we reveal the puppies themselves. As you can see, here we have it, the New Balance 550 in the Turtledove colorway. Yeah. Let your boy know in the comment section what you guys are thinking. What are my first impressions? Well, my first impressions are that these sneakers are a simplistic and refined look, which is perfect if you're kind of looking for a blank canvas sneaker. Don't get me wrong, these are anything but boring. It's just really simple and clean. And because of that, that's what I can already tell will make this sneaker so versatile. So I can see you can already rock this with anything. Jeans, joggers, shorts, a bow tie, and to top it off, they are pretty comfortable. Definitely a good add to the collection. Now, if you like sneakers as much as I do, do not forget to look your boy up on the socials. Hit me up at Dr. Vassell on the socials, where you can follow my sneaker shenanigans. So now let's talk about traction, or as I like to call it, stick to the floor ability. The outsole is made of the typical 550, 650 rubber with a monotone cream color that matches the upper. Now, I don't know about you, but I do not want to be sliding about in my new kicks like a newborn giraffe. Luckily, the retro tread pattern will keep you stable on your feet, whether you're just walking the streets to the grocery store or playing on the courts. Add to addition the fact that it is a non-marking sole. If you can read that there, means that the court will not know you've ever even been there. All right, it's time to get lateral. But before I get lateral, let's talk about one thing. that fresh leather smell. If I could bottle that fresh leather smell and sell it as parfum, I'd be a rich guy. I mean, these smell good out of the box. But moving to the lateral aspect of the shoe itself, you will notice that we have typical New Balance aesthetics. Classy and clean. The sole is a creamy, dreamy delight with two different shades, and the NB and the New Balance logos stamped onto the midsole. You will also notice that there is a dark, textured plastic detail that sits between the midsole and the upper, adding a little extra flavor. Speaking of the upper, it is layered with various hues of cream. The leather is so smooth. It's almost like you're touching soft suede. You'll also notice on the lateral aspect that there are these perforations, the iconic perforations leading into that pearlescent 550, which captures the light beautifully. The New Balance N also gets a pop, which is enhanced by the stitching detail around it. Last but not least, we have the, relatively speaking, rougher panel of leather around the neck. That contrasts quite nicely with the shimmery mesh. When we look at the medial aspect, I could pretty much say I could copy and paste what I said from the lateral aspect. But I'm not going to do that because that would be boring. It's probably easier to say what is different. And when we talk about what is different, it is in the midsole. You have a window, which kind of reminds me of the forums. You have a window in the midsole which shows you the technology that is bouncing under your feet and keeping you comfortable. And it is nice and squidgy, which confirms, and I can confirm, they are very, very comfy. In addition, it is also missing that pearly 550 that we described on the lateral aspect. Moving anteriorly, we have the two-tone midsole, which then moves beautifully into that jaggedly shaped, buttery smooth mud guard at the toe tip. Then the toe box's moderately perforated section leads you beautifully into the tongue. Now, if you've had a New Balance 550 before, you may know that the tongue has the basketball, and you may be thinking, where is it? You have to look a bit closer because the tones match the upper and the tongue. It's almost incognito. Moving to the collar, we have got some serious cushioning going on. It's almost like you've got a bag of fluffy clouds hugging your ankles, providing you all the support you need to dominate on the court or dominate in the aisles of Sainsbury's. Now the insole, the unsung hero of any good sneaker. And the New Balance is no exception. This two-tone insole is fantastic, not only providing memory foam-like cushioning underneath your feet, it also provides arch support, which it's not shy about. It even brags it within the sneaker, if you can read it. Moving posteriorly, we have that two-tone sole we mentioned, and then we go into that plastic detail, which breaks up the sole and the upper, which provides support to the sneaker. And again, we then hit that leather upper, which is so smooth. It's smooth, and I hate to use this analogy, but I'm going to anyway. It's as smooth as a baby's bottom, if not smoother. In fact, it's so smooth that if you rubbed it against your cheek, you'd be convinced that you was cuddling a teddy bear. We can't forget the fact that the New Balance logo is embossed at the back there, which adds that extra touch of class, that class that says that I'm a fancy sneaker, but I'm not going to shout about it. So what do you guys think of these fresh kicks? Let me know in the comment section. And while you're there, don't forget to show your boys some love. Drop me a like if you haven't done so already. And to subscribe so you don't miss future sneaker content. And in addition, don't forget to hit your boy up on the socials at Dr. Vassell and join the community where you'll get even more sneaker content, more sneaker shenanigans, and all the other stuff I do that's outside of sneakers. So what are my final impressions? Well, this is the perfect sneaker when you've got a basketball game at 6 and a date at 8. The robust premium leather and comfy cushioning will keep you going all day and all night. And in addition, the aesthetics of this sneaker, which are a blank canvas, will equally keep you going all day and all night. Versatile and will have you looking fresh no matter what the occasion. So if you're in the market for a fresh pair of kicks that you could probably drop with most things, look up the 550 and in particular, look up the 550 Turtledove colorway. People, as always, Thanks for stopping by and showing your boy some love, but we gotta go. We out and back.